Hi, this is Mia Salachero. I'm here on my balcony and it's beautiful, sunny. There's a beautiful green tree right in front of me. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm here today because I want to tell you something that has impacted my life and my work. And I really believe that it can impact your life in a positive way as well. And I think that this is definitely a situation that you can relate to. So, do you ever have those days where there's a big, huge cloud in your mind? There's nothingness basically, blank, no thoughts. You feel like, what the heck, knock knock, hello, anyone home? Those days where no words can come out, no words, no thoughts, nothing. You just feel very blank. But then, there's those days where you are just turned on. You're so turned on. Ideas are coming to you, you're on call with a client, and all of a sudden you say something that boom solves their problem, and you think, where did that come from? You know, it's almost as if someone other than yourself stepped in to work with your client, like you have some kind of superpower behind you, and all of a sudden you're producing things that you can't even believe you're producing, or you can't even believe you're saying these words. I love those days. I hate the cloudy days. I love those days where I'm just turned on. And you're probably thinking, yeah, I can relate. I have those days that are kind of off days, and I have those days that are fabulous. But what's your point, Mia? My point is that although it seems like this just naturally occurs, this pattern of some days are on and some days are off, we can dictate these days. We can determine whether or not we want to have an off day or an off day, or whether or not we want to have an on day. So I'm going to give you 3 steps on how you can turn your brain on and start helping people and start really, churning out some awesome, good, kick-butt work. So step number 1 is set the intention. So basically, for example, before I get on a call with my client, I set an intention. What do I want my client to get from this call? So for example, I had a call with a client recently where he was pitching to an investor for his company. So I set the intention, please let this call give my client everything that they need in order to land this big investor, and also let it give them the confidence and peace to go through the situation, have success from it, but also be at peace with the situation and not be not have all these nerves and jitters and stuff. So that was my intention. That's the first step, set the intention. The second step is step away from yourself. Take the focus off of yourself. So basically, step outside of yourself, step away from yourself, say goodbye to yourself, sort of. And the reason why I say this is because you need to take the focus off of yourself if you want to deliver to people and help people. I mean, there's always that moment where you're about to get up on stage and give a presentation and you're thinking, how's my hair going to look? Is my zipper going to fall down? My bra, is it going to pop out? Is my voice going to get shaky? Am I going to start sweating? And when you start focusing on that stuff, you're focusing on you and you can't get your message out there. So are you on stage to prove that you're an amazing speaker? Or are you on stage to change lives and to give a message that's close to your heart? If you're on stage to give a message that's close to your heart, and you want to change someone's life, you need to forget about you, and you need to put the focus on the message. Put the focus on changing someone's life. Say, I'm here on stage, I'm going to change someone's life. I don't care how I look. I need to focus on the message, not me, delivering the message and making it effective. So that's the second step. Stepping outside of yourself and putting the focus on the message, and putting the focus on, I really want everyone who's listening to me right now to get something out of what I'm saying. The third step you're going to take is work in confidence. So let's say you're sending an email to a potential business partner. And as you're composing the email, you're thinking in your head, this isn't going to work, I don't see how this is going to work, maybe I'm not good enough to work with this person. All those negative, useless, essentially, thoughts. How do you think your email is going to sound? You're probably going to sound like a wet, scared puppy dog out in the wilderness who's lost and doesn't know their way. Is that how you want to come across to your potential business partner who you're super excited about? I don't think so. I don't know about all the ladies out there, but for me, I want to come across as a tigress goddess who's about to put a big pop of positivity into my partner's life, and who's about to give them something good, who's about to serve them. I don't want to be the little wet puppy dog. No, no, no. So, in order to be that tiger goddess that I want to be, and that you probably want to be too, you need to work in confidence. And once you work in confidence, once you tell yourself, this is going to work, you take the focus off of yourself and you put it onto, hey, how can I help this person? How can I expand their business? How can I add something brilliant into their life? How can I serve them with what I have? You put the focus on that. So remember, the 3 steps that you need to take when you put yourself out onto the stage of life, whether it be sending an email, making a phone call, are these 3 things. Step number 1, set the intention. Step number 2, take the focus off of you and put it onto who you're serving. And step number 3, work in confidence. I hope that helps. I'll talk to you later. Bye from Hong Kong.